lead us in, man.
Hello, everybody.
No, you got to do your own.
Okay.
Whatever you say. That's
No,
fine.
no. We switch.
No, but you still got to.
Oh, so now we're doing a different thing?
No, well, yeah, but I have my intro and my exit. You got to.
Yeah, but last time we did the switch, we copied each other.
I don't want to do that.
You want to do a new copy or a new switch?
Yeah, I want you to do your own.
Okay.
You have your own lead in. So what's your?
Got it. No, let's go.
No, let's say okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
And
shut the fuck up, Nate.
Ready? And action. Hey, I started to say three different things at the same time. Hey, okay, ready? And action. Hello, everybody.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, we're good. No, for real. This is for real this time.
That's going to be the best Minisode ever. Okay.
Best one ever. Ready? And action. All right.
Just going to steal from Matthew McConaughey.
No, here we go. I'm good. I'm a pro.
Okay.
I can do this. This
All
is for real.
Let's do it. All right.
Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Minisode of the Calypso Cigar. You're not supposed to copy me.
I'm not? Okay.
No, okay.
All right, I'll come up with my own thing. Good.
Man, I had a good one going here.
Sorry.
Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this awesome edition of the Calypso Cigar Review Minisode.
That's right. It's a Minisode. Ah.
You did, Arnold. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am Brandon Luna, and you are Randy Rankin.
I'm Brandon Luna.
No, you're Brandon Luna. I'm Randy Rankin, and we're trying to fool with everybody today.
That's right.
Bringing the energy to the show for the Minisode. So I can do that.
Minute and a half of bullshit.
Minute and a half of bullshit.
Right
and it'll only take me like 9 times to figure out what the fuck I was going to say for an intro, because Brandon's like, can't do hello. Because like that's such a popular thing anyway right now. Yeah,
People
whatever.
love that.
Anyway, they do like me going, Minisode. They do like that.
Yeah, they do like my hello.
Do you think so?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll see.
We're going with that.
All right, we're going to go with that. So I'm going to lead the show today. So we're smoking the House of Emilio Nomad. This is a Toro box press 6x52. And Brandon will give you the rest of the deets because I'm not the deet dude. Even if I'm leading the show.
This is the Nomad Navigator. So it is the 6x52. And as far as the deets on this baby, it is Dominican Republic origin.
Mm-hmm.
Factory is the Tabacalera L&V.
Mm-hmm.
Wrapper Ecuadorian Habano.
Nice.
Binder and filler Dominican Republican.
Nice.
So yeah,
nice.
There you go.
And it's a beautiful cigar. I inadvertently cut off camera with the Altadis Monte Cristo cigar scissor, donated to us by Altadis USA, and our buddy Eddie Gavito. And Nate has been farting us out of the room tonight, so
yes,
hopefully we will be able to fight through that.
This is a beautiful box press, by the way.
Very nice, and I'm looking forward to it. So far I'm a fan of almost anything I've had from the House of Emilio. I can't think of one yet that hasn't been impressive, so we'll see what happens.
You know what's great about that too is that House of Emilio, you think that House of Emilio makes all these cigars, but no, what they do is very unique. It's basically Gary Griffith, who's this guy that owns a crap ton of B&Ms,
yep,
who's the true boutique, because he has his Emilio cigars, which are true boutique cigars, and he's like, hey, I'm going to spread the wealth.
Yep.
I'm going to invite a bunch of good guys in and help them produce their cigars and get them out to the world. So this is not a Gary Griffith cigar.
No.
It was actually made by someone else, and the guy's name is Fred Rui, and he was doing this on his own in 2013, and then finally came into the fray with House of Emilio.
What House of Emilio does is provide distributorship for these small boutique companies that, they might not have. What was that temp agency? We had that lady on the commercial pro staff or something where they would do your administrative work for small businesses. That's kind of what Gary's doing with the cigar industry. He's taking these small boutiques, putting them under his wing, and then they provide the invoicing and the shipping and the distribution, and it's a very, very noteworthy cause. And it's very helping out the little man, and then turning him into not the little man, because they're putting out really good stock. He's very selective with who he's picking to choose to distribute. And like I said, so far I've been a fan. The cold draw, by the way, was wide open.
Yeah, very wide open.
And chocolate. Mm-hmm. I got chocolate right off the bat, and after a couple of puffs, I'm still getting that chocolate. Kind of chocolatey hint of spice. I'm sure it's going to progress into some leather. Man, I hate being a cigar dude on the show. But I'm good at it, though, aren't I? Anyway, because I'm a pro. But anyway, it's we've been using this term a lot lately, but it is rustic. I'm seeing a little bit of a seam, but that's okay. And I would say it's a salesman's sample, but I've seen that Brandon Holdsworth keeps his cigars very well. And
knows
a nice
how to take care of his stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a good amount of waftage on this, which is nice. So you got smoke coming out of both ends. Very good draw, which is nice on a box press. Sometimes you worry about that, I think.
I have to say something. I don't offer a lot of insight from the B&M standpoint because I try not to talk cigars as much as possible. I'm joking. I'm more the movie sport guy. But this is the only industry. I mean, I've worked in several industries. I've worked in the apartment business. I've worked in education. I mean, I've worked in food. And most businesses, when the rep comes around, you're kind of like, oh, crap, a rep. I have to deal with the rep today. I don't want to talk to the rep. Cigar industry, it's different. And maybe it's because they bring you cigars or whatever, but it's also because they're just some really good dudes. And even and there's some women in there that are very cool. And you actually want to see them. You actually want the rep to come to the store once you've made that relationship with them. Yeah. And today was a good day because we had Nate McIntyre and Brandon Holdsworth. It was the first day to meet Nate. But Brandon Holdsworth from Ezra Zion and House of Emilio, one of my favorites. And then Todd Vance, who's our, one of our all-time favorites.
Yeah.
But even aside from those guys, I mean, we've talked about the Polars. We've talked about, we've had Jack Sandlin on the show. Uh-huh. We've had Phil Canopy from Alec Bradley. Uh-huh. And if I'm leaving anyone out, Jeff Smith from Sublime. Uh-huh. They're all just good dudes. And I actually find it interesting that I look forward to when a rep comes into the store, unlike any other industry I've ever worked in.
Yeah.
And I've been a sales rep, and I've been the guy that walks in the door, and everyone's like, oh, crap, sales rep's here.
So do you think it's because they're cool dudes or because they're bringing you cigars?
I think it's both, but I think that's what makes a good rep is someone that does have the personality, that isn't coming in here, shoving a price sheet in your face, handing you a cigar, and saying, hey, I need you to order some stuff from me today.
Yeah.
Most of the reps don't even ask for an order when they come in. They're just here to talk to you, see how it's going, how's business, what's selling for you, what's not, how's the family, hey, did you see what I saw on TV last night? It evolves into a relationship conversation, and I don't think you get the time because we're smoking a cigar, visiting with these reps. You don't get the time in other industries to talk to the rep because you're busy, especially in food. I got to do the lunch crowd. Crowd's coming in. I got the dinner crowd coming in. I have time to sit and talk to you. In this business, you do have time, for the most part, to sit and visit with somebody, and the companies have done a great job of hiring good people that you enjoy visiting with and talking to. And I've enjoyed the days when we got a good rep, and then for a day like today to get two of my favorites in, that was a fun day. And you didn't get to see Todd. Todd had already left before you got here. But
yeah, that's unfortunate.
But you got to see Brandon. You hadn't seen Brandon in a long time. And we both got to meet Nate. Nate seems cool. And
as opposed to Farty Nate.
Farty Nate, we're upset with Farty Nate. That last one was wet. I know it was.
It was definitely wet.
It was a motorcycle wet fart.
Yeah.
Yep. We don't use that word on this show. This is a family show.
Yeah, right.
He used the word that rhymes with bunt.
Shunt.
Funt.
Alan?
And I talked so much that...
You did it. You did it.
Oh, well.
I will say, so far, this is a very meaty cigar. It is reminiscent of charred steak to me.
Yeah. Has a little bit of that char taste. Yeah.
In a good way.
Chocolatey char taste. But the draw is perfect.
There's a Mexican dish called mole. And it's basically like
a
chocolate...
You have shunned your Mexican heritage.
No, I haven't. It's like a chocolate Mexican dish. And it's not... I don't think they really use chocolate in it. Do they use chocolate in mole? It is chocolate. Okay. So it is. So yeah, I don't know my shit.
He doesn't know his.
But it has a chocolatey, beefy flavor to it, and that's what I'm getting out of this. It's chocolate mole cigar.
Awesome. Well, this is a mini-sode, so we are going to take a break, and we'll come back and talk to you about the next third of this Nomad Navigator.
What this guy said.
Yep, because I'm leading the show today.
We'll be back.
All right, and we are back with the second. We're going into the second third of the Nomad, distributed by the House of Emilio, donated to us by Brandon Holdsworth.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon. We appreciate it. Once again, I'm Randy Rankin, and he's Brandon Luna.
That is I.
He's the other Brandon. That's how we refer to him.
No, I'm the Brandon. He's the other Brandon.
You think?
Yeah.
You put yourself up that high?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, because
as long as somebody does.
It's our show. I mean,
somebody does, right?
Yeah.
Just giving you shit.
Dick.
Today he could be the Brandon since he gave us the sticks, though.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Nah, it's okay. We'll make you the Brandon.
And there's also
even though
the
Todd Vance
who gave us these.
Nice. Some San Latano
Ovals.
Which we might have to raffle off some of those suckers.
We'll see. We keep talking about it. We just need to do it.
Yeah. A little less talk, a lot more action.
There you go.
Somebody ought to write a song.
There should be a song. Okay, so I got to ask you about that song. So was that a song? I knew it came out. And it was like Elvis's new song that wasn't Elvis' song. Was it just something he had done?
Oh, yeah. No, the song I was talking about was a country song called A Little Less Talk, a Lot More Action.
Okay,
Elvis's is a little less conversation.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, it was a song in a movie he did called Change of Habit. The one with Mary Tyler Moore where she was a nun.
Oh, I never saw it.
And actually had a great line because he falls in love with a nun, and at the end she decides she chooses God over him. Mm-hmm. And he said that's okay, he lost out to a better man. I thought that was kind of a funny line. But anyway, it's a song he did in that movie. And then I think it was Paul Oakenfold who then redid it, in 01, 02, which at one point was the biggest selling single of the aughts.
Oh, wow.
Up to
Elvis
one point.
Song after how many years?
Yeah, 30-something years. Okay, Matter of fact, and that was the song that put Elvis ahead of the Beatles in England for the most number one songs.
So it wasn't an unreleased Elvis song, it was just a reworked
Elvis song.
Yeah. Okay, I thought it was unreleased. I thought that was the big deal with it.
And you know who wrote that song?
Who?
Mac Davis.
Really?
Mac Davis wrote that song. Mac Davis wrote a lot of Elvis songs. A lot of songs in the late 60s, early 70s Elvis stuff.
Mac Davis.
Remember?
Whatever happened to that guy?
I don't know, but he was a good actor, too. He was great in North Dallas 40 and Cheaper to Keeper. Did you ever see that movie? That movie was freaking hilarious.
Yep.
But he had that big hit, Lord, It's Hard to Be Humble.
He wasn't as good an actor as Kenny Rogers, though. No, just kidding.
Wasn't as good an actor as his buddy Jerry Reed,
who
also wrote a lot of songs for Elvis, too.
The Whataburger theme.
Did he write the Whataburger theme?
Yeah.
Jerry Reed?
Yeah, he was the...
Oh, yeah. Amos Moses was a Cajun.
Yep.
Down by the swamp. Great song.
Yep.
Yeah, Pedro and I were talking about the great Jerry Reed the other day. We were watching some YouTube videos of great guitarists, and Jerry Reed came up, and the dude was awesome.
Yeah.
Very underrated. And he was in The Waterboy with Adam Sandler.
That's right, he was. I forgot about that.
Him and Henry Winkler.
I try and forget most
That
Adam
movie
Sandler
was
movies.
terrible.
Yeah,
that movie was terrible.
It did box office,
I know.
though, man. His movies bank.
So stupid. Anyway, so back to the cigar. It's become a lot more earthy. Mm-hmm. It still has a lot of cocoa notes, but not as strong cocoa as it was at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's got a fiery retrohale. Mm-hmm. Retrohale of hell.
Yeah, it's very fiery retrohale. Still a lot of cocoa. I'm still getting those meaty notes for me. It's like a charred brisket or something, but it's tasty. It's very tasty.
Yeah, I'm a fan so far.
Definitely bolder than the other cigar we smoked previous to this one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But extended waftage, because I just pulled about 30 seconds ago, and it is still flowing from the end.
Very, very good draw on this.
Yeah.
So, well-constructed cigar.
It's not a fancy-looking cigar. The band's not overly fancy. Like I said, it's rustic, and you can see some seams, but it's a good cigar.
Yeah, it's tasty.
I've had no burn issues.
Yeah, like almost seriously, it's almost a razor-sharp burn. It's a really good burn.
But a lot of flavor. Man, I'm a fan of House of Emilio stuff. Good job.
Yeah, he's
knocking
going behind some really good people.
He is. He's backing some good companies.
Which is always good. It'll be interesting to see where he is, 5 years down the road, if he's going to be up there with, the big boys, playing in that field.
Maybe. He should be. I mean, he's doing a good job.
And it'll also be interesting to see how many of those people he brought in are still there. Because
they branch out on their own eventually at some point. Yeah.
It's kind of I read the theory of what he's doing is he's kind of hand-holding them and let them get started, and then eventually they'll go out on their own.
They're training wheels.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah, it works. Look at one of our companies that we've loved a lot of their cigars recently is Taranio.
Yeah.
And Taranio was always under the umbrella of somebody else, and now they're out doing their own, and it's working for them.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, good stuff.
I can't think of anybody else that really does that. Besides like maybe Kmart or, they have the Jacqueline Smith line. I'm just throwing that out there.
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, I'm leading the show. Stop it.
The clothing line.
Yeah, I know. Right. Yeah, but the Jacqueline Smith did not open her own boutique stores or anything like that.
Being a dumbass.
But do they still have the Jacqueline Smith collection?
I have no idea. Yeah. I hope not.
I used to love her.
She was hot.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm a face person.
She's my favorite angel. She really was.
Oh, without a doubt.
Everybody was all gaga over what's her nut.
Farrell and Farron Cheryl. And
why would you wait that long to do Playboy when no one wanted to see you naked? You go and do Playboy.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Farrah Fawcett naked was bad news.
She had pencil eraser. It was gross.
Just,
But no, back to my thing. I'm a face guy. I love a face, and Jacqueline Smith had one of the most beautiful faces ever.
Yeah, she was a doll.
Mm-hmm.
None of the New Angels stacked up to her. I mean, the movie was
none of them
crap.
did. No. None of the New Angels stacked up to almost anybody in
Yeah,
that
I know.
original.
I
I even like Tanny Roberts and Shelley Hack better than Drew Barrymore.
Demi Moore. Demi Moore's the bad guy. But
yeah, who was it? Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu,
and Cameron Diaz.
Oh, yeah. None of those stack up to... I mean, I like Drew Barrymore as an actress. I think she's decent. I mean, she's not a good actress, but she does bring something, a twinkle to the screen.
She's one of the ones that really... She fits really well in romantic comedies.
Yeah,
I mean,
she does.
That's her genre.
She's the cute girl next door.
Just don't do dramas. Just do that. That's your niche, and do it. And she's apparently doing another. She's got another one coming out with Adam Sandler. So that's
I saw that.
And
she is not aged very well.
No, but she's led a hard life.
She
was doing
her
drugs
mom,
and
her
alcohol
mom
when
was,
she was like 6 or something. So yeah, I mean that's you can't do that and expect to look good when you're 40.
Yeah, exactly. See, and I didn't do those things, so that's why.
But she's like 23, so I don't know.
She's like 38, 39.
I know.
Which there are a lot of women in Hollywood and in life. There's a lady, she won't listen to our show, but our landlord came in the other day. Holy crap.
Yeah?
She's probably late 40s, but damn.
Yeah, looks good.
She's my height and weight thing. She's like 5'8", 130. She wears jeans and boots and nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so... Women can age gracefully. It just depends on how hard of a life you lead.
Yeah, how much crap you put on your face the whole life. I think that's.
Yeah, what was she in rehab when she was like 9 or something?
Yeah, something like that. Some BS like that.
Well, she's from the legendary Barrymore family. So.
She is, yeah.
Yeah, so she grew up a hard life. So, anyway, so what else are you getting on this? You getting anything?
Yeah, just it's a lot of spice right now, man. I mean, it's like serious spice and earthiness and. That cocoa's just kind of in the background now, but it's
there.
It's definitely tasty.
Nice. Somebody's car alarm's going off in the parking lot. That's nice.
That happens.
That's
life.
Life happens when you're
So let's talk about destinies then. I mean, just like these Hollywood families that are just huge.
Destinies or dynasties?
Dynasties.
Let's do dynasties instead of destinies.
Let's talk about destiny.
Destiny's Child?
Destiny's Child, no. Yeah, dynasties. Hollywood dynasties. We'll go with that.
Okay. Well,
so name some families that you can think of right off the bat.
Barrymores, obviously.
Carradines.
Carradines, definitely. Quaid's kind of, no?
Yeah,
maybe.
to a degree.
To a degree. Keach.
Yeah.
Brothers. I mean, they're not big now, but they had a nice long run.
Yeah, they did.
Boy, that's a good question. And I know we're leaving out obvious ones.
We are, yeah.
Who?
I don't know. But there's some obvious ones, I'm sure.
Hollywood Destinies.
Hollywood Destinies.
Destinies.
Straight to video. That's your destiny.
Oh, man. What do you got? Damn. Sheen family, pretty much.
Yeah, the Sheen family's a good one. That's a big one.
That is a big one.
Yeah.
The Clooney family.
Yeah, with Rosemary
and George. And people don't realize this, but Rosemary Clooney's son is married to Debbie Boone, who's in the Pat Boone family. So, I mean, that's a family of a lot of famous people.
The Penn family, for that matter. I mean, both the Penn boys were big, and then the one brother went and did music and stuff.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
The Wahlbergs, kind of, are starting to come up with one. I hate that. And the Bridges family.
That's
Lloyd,
true.
Jeff, and Bo. Yeah.
And I'm going to say it, but I'm going to hate saying it.
Who?
The Kardashians.
Shut up. And that ends today's Minisode.
That would probably be the end of the second segment, though.
Yeah, no, I'm ending the show. The Kardashians. No Kardashians.
No talent tax.
We're going to, it is a Minisode, so we're going to go into, smoke a little more of this, get into the final third, and maybe think of more destinies. We'll be right back. All right, we're back for the final third of the Nomad Navigator.
Yep.
One of the House of Emilio family cigars.
It's probably the second strongest.
I don't know. You didn't have that 1502 yet.
No, I haven't had the 1502.
Yeah. There's some good stuff that we're going to be reviewing from them because they've sent us stuff.
Yep.
And everything we've had has been top notch. The cocoa is still there. Mm-hmm. It's not dominant at all. It's more hinty, as you said.
Mhm.
But man, a spicy flavor bomb. The retrohale is it's getting stronger.
I have stopped retrohaling because
Yes.
it is burning me out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting way stronger.
Yeah. But it's definitely tasty, for sure.
So,
That's what you get.
I wasn't going to do it, and I thought, well, one more time. No, that's it.
So we were talking about Hollywood dynasties, families that have, actors and upon actors. And
Right. Actually, I
directors
was
and
leading the
whatnot.
episode. We were talking about actors and... No, go ahead.
So the list is ridiculous.
Well, I
here.
want to elaborate, because that Boone Ferrer Clooney thing,
Mm-hmm.
we forgot about Jose Ferrer, Miguel Ferrer.
Mm-hmm.
We mentioned Pat Boone, but then Debbie Boone's grandfather's Red Foley, so that's a whole conglomerate. That's not even a dynasty. That's like a corporation.
Yeah, it really is.
It's incredible.
And one of the bigger, and this one I didn't even know about, Carradine Bowen Plimpton. It's apparently John Carradine was the father of 4 actors. Bruce, who John adopted, was the son of his first wife,
Jeez.
Ardenelle McCool, whoever that is. And David Carradine was his son. And then Keith and Robert as well. And then Keith is the father of actress Martha Plimpton, who was in Goonies, and she was in that.
He's the father of Martha Plimpton?
Martha Plimpton's father. Yep.
Wow.
So
we
just,
forgot about Carradine, the one that died embarrassingly way.
David Carradine.
David, his daughter's in movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got the big one we missed, which is the Coppola family.
Yeah.
That is just like a gigantic
Nicolas
family
Cage,
of
Sophia
a crap ton of
Coppola,
people. Yeah.
Francis Ford, everybody. Some that I didn't realize Don Adams of Get Smart had 2 daughters that went, Cicely Adams, and I can't remember the other Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's a ton of them. I mean,
The Baldwin family, we left them out.
Yeah, the Baldwin family we left out. The Culkin family. I think maybe we mentioned the Culkin family.
I don't think we did, but yeah, forgot about
Yeah.
them.
Apparently the Depardieu. There's quite a few Depardieux out there, but they're French, so we don't care about those guys. In French. Douglas.
Yeah, Kirk.
We forgot
Kirk
the
Michael,
Douglases.
Yep.
Kirk, Michael, Joel, and Peter, and Eric, whoever they are.
We don't know who Joel, Peter, and Eric are, though,
No.
so we don't care about them. No, I'm joking.
But just a ton. Dylan family, Eastwood family. That's bigger than I
Yeah,
thought it was.
yeah.
Clint Eastwood, and then
I knew his
Allison
son and his
Eastwood,
daughter, and
Kyle and Scott.
yeah.
Yeah, Scott's big right now.
We got a grandson that was in Gran Torino.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the white kid that was dressed like a black guy, and Eastwood kind of ripped him for it.
Yep. So yeah, there's just an actress family that acts together, stays together. Henry Fonda, Jane Fonda.
Oh,
Peter
how did we
Fonda.
forget the Fondas?
Yep.
That's the dumbest miss of all.
Yep.
Because we've mentioned Henry Fonda in the show a billion times. Next, we got Henry, Jane, Peter, Bridget. More?
Let's see here. Henry, Jane, Peter, Roger Vadim,
Oh, yeah, he was married to Jane.
Tom Hayden, Ted Turner. Yeah, that's all kind of connected there.
But
Bridget,
Bridget Fonda.
Bridget Fonda, who married Danny Elfman, and there's the Elfman family.
Wow.
Yep.
Jeez.
In the Elfman family, they got Jenna Elfman,
Yeah.
who was on TV for a bunch of time. Yeah, she was on there for a long time.
Yep.
Wow, yeah, so it just goes on and on and on. So, yeah, these guys like to fuck a lot and have a lot of really successful kids, apparently.
Keeps the money in the family, man.
Yep.
Keeps them working.
And the newest one, the new It family, is the Thor guy, him and his brother, the Liam Hemsworth, and
Oh, yeah. Yep.
the other Hemsworth. They're doing some good stuff out there.
Yeah.
James Gunn, who is the writer-director of those movies that we liked. His brother, Sean, is an actor and a screenwriter
Yeah.
as well.
Matter of fact, he dated Jenna Fisher before she married James Gunn.
Yeah, so the list just goes on and on and on.
There was a lot of them.
The Hansen family, the Umbop guys.
Hansen.
The Hawks family, Howard Hawks, Norma Shearer. It's like there's a giant line of people from the Hawks
Oh, your dad
family.
brought up a legendary one, too, with John Huston.
Yep.
Angelica and...
And the Hemingway family.
Oh,
Ernest
how did we
Hemingway,
forget the
Muriel
Hemingway
Hemingway,
family?
Margot Hemingway.
So Fonda and Hemingway are embarrassing that we missed those.
Yep. The Henson family, Jim Henson and all his kids are busy doing stuff.
And John from Wipeout.
Right,
He's
yeah.
not involved.
Not related at all, but
Yeah,
the Houston family, Walter, John, Angelica.
forgot about Walter, yeah.
Danny Houston also
Mhm.
is in that family. And Virginia Madsen apparently is in there connected to...
Oh, we
Michael
forgot the Madsen family.
Mhm.
Oh,
Iglesias.
the Cusacks and the
Yeah.
Iglesiases.
The
which
Isley
means-
family. The Isley brothers. We forgot all about those guys. The Jackson family. Come on.
And the Osmonds.
Wow.
Jacksons
Yeah.
and Osmonds.
And the Presleys, for that matter.
Yeah, because we haven't even talked about this, but Elvis's granddaughter is now showing up in a lot of movies.
Oh, yeah?
Riley Keough, because Lisa Marie's husband Danny Keough was a musician. They had a baby, and now she kind of looks like a female Elvis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of a blonde female Elvis, and then her brother is starting in acting also, and he looks like Elvis at 19. He really does. It's really creepy.
We forgot Bay Once.
Bay Once.
Yeah, her and her sister.
Yep, and wasn't her mom somebody? Oh, Whitney Houston family with Dionne Warwick, and her mom was a singer. Actually, her mom backed up Elvis.
Forgot the Lawrence family, Joey Lawrence, and
I try to forget the Lawrence family.
Don't we all?
Yes.
The Lennon family.
Oh, the Lennon family. I thought
John,
of one.
Julian, Sean.
I thought of one. The Howard family. Rance Howard, Clint Howard, Ron Howard.
Yeah. That's a big one.
Bryce Dallas Howard, or whatever her name is. Yeah.
And Lithgow, apparently his son's doing stuff now too.
Cool.
The Lloyd Webber family. All those guys are busy making music.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Quincy
it's
Jones, his daughter Rashida Jones from The Office and stuff.
And Lawrence Fishburne's daughter is doing porn.
Yes, she is. Haven't seen any of her porn. I don't watch a lot of porn, so
no, neither do I. But
and I'm not just saying that. I really don't.
I don't either. But I've seen pictures of her, and she looks a lot like him. So I'm like,
yeah, not
let's
really.
get that.
I don't want to see Perry White's daughter.
Yeah, I don't want to see him doing porn. Basically,
yeah.
I'll pass on that. Yeah.
So,
Asner family. Apparently, there's some Montgomery Asner, Robert Montgomery, Elizabeth Montgomery.
Oh yeah, then it's Asher family is what it is. I think it's Asher.
Okay, yeah.
Asher.
Asher, there you go.
Yeah.
William Asher.
Yeah. God, there's a weird story. Okay. Damn it, I'm not going to get it right.
Oh my God.
What?
Actor-director Vic Morrow was the father of producer Carrie Morrow, and her younger sister is actress Jennifer Lee Morrow, better known as Jennifer Jason Lee.
Really? Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Thought of one that's probably not in there.
Okay.
Jackie Gleason.
What? Well,
Jason Patrick is his grandson.
really?
Yeah. And the guy that played the priest in The Exorcist, one of the, not Max von Sydow, but the other priest, was his dad.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
it was Jason Patrick's dad. Yeah. So the Jackie Gleason family has a legacy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The Norris family, Chuck and Aaron.
And you've met both of them. I've only
And
met
the son
Chuck.
and the son of actors Eric and Mike. Yeah, so they're out there. The O'Neill family is another big one I forgot.
That's another one that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Ryan Tatum.
Mm-hmm. And Osborne family.
Yeah, but they're almost like Kardashian because there's really only one that's really, well, no, there's no successful Kardashians, but anyway. I mean, they're successful at making monies, but that's what I mean.
Jack Palance had a daughter, Holly Palance, that was an
Yeah,
actress.
she hosted, remember Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Yeah.
Well, remember, he was the host, and I think Marie Osmond was on it for a while, and then she left, and then Holly Palance took over as the host of Ripley's Believe It or Not. And that's the only time I ever saw her. She wasn't bad looking. She kind of looked a little like Jack, but also kind of somewhat pretty.
The Hogan family.
Another legendary. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brooke or whatever.
Yeah.
Another legendary one. Can't believe we forgot this one. Debbie Reynolds' lineage.
Oh, yeah.
With Carrie Fisher and what the other Fisher that was on the Ellen show? I forget her.
Yeah.
Jolie Fisher?
Yeah, Jolie Fisher, yeah.
Yeah.
And
then we got the Tony Curtis. Tony Curtis with the Jamie Lee Curtis. And,
yeah. A new one. Robert Pine was the father of actor Chris Pine, who's doing really well now.
Yeah.
The Phoenix family. Forgot that one, too.
Yeah. Another weird
Joaquin,
thing.
his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Summer. Rain, love the names. Joaquin, Rain, Liberty, and Summer. Wow, that's some...
So, 3 seasons and a Mexican name.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and then the Redgraves, too. They're all over. Redgrave, Richardson, Nero. Yeah.
Matter of fact, Liam Neeson's wife was one of the Richardsons in that group, the one that died.
The Reiner family, forgot that one, too. Carl Reiner,
Rob
Reiner, Gary Marshall, Penny Marshall.
Yep.
It's all connected there.
Jeez.
Yeah. The Roberts family, Julie Roberts and Eric Roberts, and then Emma Roberts is getting big now.
She's huge.
Yeah.
And I think better looking than her aunt ever was.
I think so, too. She's very pretty, and she's a good actress, too. She's doing some good work there. And she's made that...
what's that movie I saw her in that I really liked? Her aunt.
Hotel for Dogs?
Oh, We're the Millers. She was great in We're the
Yeah,
Millers.
she was good in that, yeah. She's really good in that. Yeah, so
that make-out scene in We're the Millers is one of the creepiest make-out scenes ever. But that kid was so fucking lucky.
Yep.
I'm going to make out with Jennifer Aniston and Emma Roberts at the same time. Nice.
Yeah. Dick.
He's a dorky looking dude, too.
He is a really dorky looking dude.
So tons of dynasties out there.
Yep, tons and tons of them. The Smith dynasty is the newest one. Will Smith and Jaden and Willow. A lot of Spielberg, Capshaw. Yeah. So they're all out there. The Stills family. Steven and Chris and some other people.
Yep.
Whatever.
It happens. Well, I was going to say, if you'd have asked me before, does it happen more music or movies, I probably would have said music, but it seems like it's more movie people than it is music people. Even.
Yep. The Sutherlands. Forgot that one, too.
Jeez. How do we forget that? Who was that was trying to explain to us who Donald Sutherland was? We're like, what, really?
That was Craig.
That's right. Like, really? You're telling us who Donald...
Connection.
Oh, we're doing Canadian... Really? You're going to explain to us who Donald Sutherland is? You know, he was in that movie, The Dirty Dozen. We're like, really?
He's like, and James Cameron is a director. Like, I'd punch you through the screen if I could. Canadian weirdo.
I love that scene in Trading Places when they're explaining commodities to Eddie Murphy. And they're like, and this is pork, which can be used in bacon, which you would find in a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. And he just kind of looks at the camera like... That's the way I felt like most of that conversation with Craig. It was like, really? You're telling us this?
I love Craig, though.
I do, too. He's great.
He's so cool.
So we're going to have a sports segment with him, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be fun for you. And I'll go do something else.
You'll go smell Nate's farts.
God, I'll pass on that.
Okay, so we're coming to the end. So what are you getting? What you got?
Very spicy, very strong.
This is the strongest cigar I've had today.
It's definitely a strong one. It started off, pretty tasty and mild, and kind of worked into just an ass kicker. So
yeah, but I like it. The Nomad Navigator.
Yummy stuff.
Good
Thanks,
stuff.
House of Emilio and Brandon.
And Brandon, thank you so much. And Todd, even though he's not on this episode, he gave us some stuff to donate, and we'll be happy to do that. And as always, you can find us on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Podomatic, Spreaker, Stitcher. I've already said that. YouTube,
Podcast
Facebook,
Land.
Twitter, Podcast Land. Any place that you can listen to a podcast, you're probably going to find us. But anyway, any of those places you go, please comment, please rate us, please click on us. Give us suggestions, give us ideas, give us... Negative feedback is not negative feedback in my book. I mean, we'll kick your ass. But nevertheless, but we'll learn from it. And that's cool, and that's what we're here to do. And we enjoy doing it, and thank you all for listening. And as always, I enjoyed smoking with you.
Oh, see you later, Randy.
See you later, Brandon.
It's so weird.
I've tried to change it a little bit.
I know.